Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 20 career mode with Everton, and today we're at episode 12 of the career mode. So in today's episode we're going to start off in the FA Cup, the 5th round against Wolves in today's episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and if you do, don't forget to leave a like down below on the video and hit the subscribe button if you are new around here. So today's episode is quite a big one really. So we've got Wolves, like I say, round of 16 in the FA Cup. Wolves a good side, so we need to play our best team to come away with a win. But also one of the downfalls of playing our best team is 3 days later we play Chelsea away from home. We have already beaten once this season. I think it was a 2-0 win. We played them at home, we got the win. And then also we play against Liverpool at home and we beat them as well this season in the Merseyside derby back in December. We quickly go back here. You can see we beat Liverpool 2-1, a Bernard winner around about the 89th, 90th minute. Just got subbed on, throwed in, got it in. Back of the net, 2-1. We ended up winning that game. Big win for us there. And like I say, we beat Chelsea once already this season. So tough games today, should I say. Wolves, I do want to play my strongest side against Wolves because I feel like I'd rather go through in the FA Cup and, say if I had the option, I'd rather go through in the FA Cup and then lose the game to Chelsea or possibly draw that game. But definitely go through in the FA Cup, or at least have more of a chance of going through it. So one thing, before we go into the game today, we're going to have a quick look at the other teams that are left in the FA Cup. So obviously you got us and Wolves, Chelsea, Spurs, Crystal Palace, West Brom, Bristol City and Leicester, Reading, Huddersfield, United, West Ham, Manchester City versus Liverpool. Now that'll be a big game. And then Cardiff City versus Brentford. So some big games in there. And like I say, some interesting teams still left. There's a few in there I would like to face personally. But like I say, we'll have to see if we can get past Wolves first. That'll be our first test of today's episode. But anyway, we're going to go through with this team. Hudson-Odoi starting again, once again. Todibo, I believe. Todibo, sorry. Todibo, I'm getting it completely wrong. Todibo, I am going to give him some game time soon. I'm not sure when. I know at one point I was thinking of putting him on the bench instead of Keane. But just because of how important these next few games are against, obviously, Wolves, Chelsea, Liverpool, I'm going to leave him in the reserves. But I think maybe against Norwich, I might just give him a game and see how he is, because he does look like quite the player. And obviously, I'd like to give him his Everton debut as well. But anyway, without any more talking, let's get into this game against Wolves here, away from home. It's going to be a tough game here today. Like I say, Wolves, not an easy side to face. They do have a good team. And we're at the Molineux Stadium. Let's see how we do. So 2 minutes in here against Wolves, and we've already given away, I do believe, a free kick. Yeah, it is a free kick to Wolves. Dangerous position, really, because if they can get this on someone's head, João Martino can deliver a ball. So I'm a little bit nervous here. Are they going to get an early goal? I do hope not. To the back post, sort of. Calvert-Lewin clears it, but he's still got the ball. And, okay, Doherty there, making it 1-0 to Wolves. 3 minutes in. What a strike from him. And can you believe it? I'm so surprised. I did not expect that at all this early on to the game. My mistake for giving away the free kick, and there's no Wolves players there in the cutscene. But look at this once again. Cross comes in, headed away from Calvert-Lewin, but headed to the Wolves player. Doherty there, first time volleyed into the top right hand corner there, and that's his first goal. I was about to say his fourth goal then, but it's saying 4th minute in, and they've got a goal there. So Wolves getting off on the front foot already, and our confidence has been knocked from that goal. But with it being so early on, hopefully, like I say, we've hardly had a touch of the ball from that point. It was more or less from kickoff, so it won't really knock our confidence too much. But like I say, last episode we ended up losing to Arsenal in the last game, 3-2. Arsenal all over us in that game. Richarlison managed to bring a goal back to make it 3-2 in the last moments of the game, but like I say, not enough to get the win. There we go, Hudson-Odoi cross coming in, too far back away there. Luca Dean, can he keep it in? And he can't. Wolves on the break one more time. Raul getting the ball here in the box. Can we close him down? But he's ended up crossing it out anyway. 20 minutes in here. We had a few chances ourselves, but nothing major, nothing like groundbreaking or, you know what I mean, good chance to score. Wolves doing well defensively here. Iwobi not being able to string any sort of passes together, really. Forward passes, at least, anyway. So there we go. There goes half-time in this game. Still, Wolves 1-0 up. They're playing really well so far. Defensively, really well as well. Only had a few chances to get in and around the box, but nothing really major. A quick look here at the match facts so far for this game. You can see we've had one shot. Wolves only having the one shot as well, but it was that good of a shot it went in from Doherty. 4 minutes in. Pulled from me to give away the tackle for them to get a free kick, to be fair. But it's just one of them things, and obviously it happens in FIFA. And who would expect, I believe Doherty's a right back, isn't he? I'm pretty sure he is. I know he's a defender. I'm pretty certain about that. But who would expect him to get a volley like that in on target as well? Here we go. Cross coming in. Calvert-Lewin cleared. Iwobi unable to get to it. Again, like I said earlier on, Iwobi not really getting many chances. Cross coming in. Can't get on Yerry Mina's head. Can we get the ball here? And we can't, unfortunately not. There we go. Richarlison. Cross coming in. Calvert-Lewin, come on. Why did he not go for his head with that one? If he went for his head for that, I'd say 7 out of 10 that was going in. It had to be. Cross here. We don't get anything from crosses, do we? Let's be honest. And again, nothing from that one. But we've still got the ball here. Hudson-Odoi is back. Got the ball. Sigurdsson has come on for Gomez. Just hopefully help us string a few passes together in this midfield. But here we go. Iwobi, Sigurdsson. Can I see Calvert-Lewin? And I can, but through ball was never getting to him. So just made 2 subs, 15 minutes left in this game, and it's not looking good for us right now. We need 2 goals from somewhere, or at least a goal to get into the replay. And it's not looking good, I've got to be honest. I've brought Almeida on for Iwobi, and poor pass there from Sigurdsson. The whole reason I brought him on was to play passes like that. Almeida on, and I brought Moise Keane on just because Calvert-Lewin just weren't having his best day today, let's be honest. He had the ball a few times, and wow, I'm surprised he got that cross coming in. Sidibe with the header, got that ball cleared quick. And like I say, Almeida's come on as well. Hopefully a bit of pace injected into the team. But wow, I lost the ball so easily there. Bit of pace injected into the team, but time is ticking down now. And every time we lose the ball is one less chance of us getting a win in this game. Here we go, Sidibe. I can see that run. Here we go. Almeida, come on, you've got the pace. You've got the pace. Get the shot away. Come on. Almeida, the best chance of the game so far. And Almeida there, he's not got the best shooting start, I've got to be honest. But maybe should have gone near post. But I thought maybe going across the goalkeeper was a certain goal. But it wasn't. There we go. This has got to be the last chance of the game here. Almeida coming up. Get the pass. Oh, my God. Almeida, man. How can... Wolves have gone through in the FA Cup. Can you believe it? We had one chance there. One chance at the last moment there. No one really in space to get the ball to. And as you've seen from earlier, Almeida should not be taking shots. So Matt Doherty getting the goal, the wonder goal you could call it, to send Wolves through in the FA Cup. And they had 2 shots, only 1 on target. The 1 shot on target they scored. We had 6 shots, sorry. 2 of them being on target, but unable to find the back of the net today. And Wolves have found themselves going through in the FA Cup. Leicester City going through as well. Crystal Palace going through. Chelsea going through. And Crystal Palace, obviously, we know. Reading going through. United going through. Liverpool going through in the Cardiff and Brentford game. Still to be played. But I cannot believe that. I'm so frustrated that Wolves have gone through after that goal 4 minutes in. And then we had all these chances throughout the game to get a goal. And I felt like in the last 10 minutes of the game, the AI was trying to give me a goal. But just Almeida, just the shooting stats just weren't there. And, you know, the overall of players isn't there as of yet, is it? So, you know, I can't expect wonder goals from our players when the stats aren't really there and the overalls aren't really there. But anyway, we need to go on to the next game against Chelsea in the Premier League. Let's have a see now what other questions they are going to ask us. So why did your team not react after the opposition took the lead? It was just not our best day, and it just really wasn't today, let's be honest. And is Doherty's confidence to play in defence the reason behind your own failure? And I was disappointed. No, I'm going to say he's a really good player, which he is. You know, he did well. And obviously to get the goal like that, the volley, you know, it's just special. And it was just a wonder goal, really, let's be honest, that sent Wolves through. But we did have a few chances ourselves to get back on level terms, and unfortunately we couldn't take them today. But let's go on to our next game now and just forget about that Wolves game. We're out of the FA Cup, unfortunately, but maybe next year. We're still building a winning team. We've still got to grow a lot as a team. And like I say, overalls of players have come a long way, and new signings have got to be made before we start probably reaching finals and, you know, all the rest of it. But anyway, into our next game of the episode against Chelsea away from home at Stamford Bridge. And we're 6th in the Premier League at the moment on 50 points. As you can see, United 4 points ahead of us. Arsenal have got up to 63 points now, so they've absolutely just blasted away from us. We've got a game in hand, but still 63 points is absolutely miles away. West Ham and Leicester only 3 points behind us, so if things don't go well for us today and things go well for them another day, they could find themselves in 6th place and us falling down. So should I make any changes at the moment? I'm not too sure. Iwobi, a few games ago, absolutely loving him at Cam, and I'm sure he got like a 9.0 match rating, but as of recent, he just hasn't been playing that well for us. So yeah, I'm not too sure of him at the moment. I'm going to swap him out, put Almeida in. I'm going to swap Gabamin out, put Delph in, just give a few other players, a game, give them a bit of a chance. Hudson-Odoi, I didn't feel like he played too well last game, so I'm going to put Walcott back in, see how he does this game. And yeah, I think we'll go with that team for the Chelsea game today. Hopefully get the 3 points. It'll be a much more positive way to, to go on to the end of the episode if we get 3 points here today at Stamford Bridge. But anyway, let's get into this game against Chelsea, see how we do. 25 minutes into the game here against Chelsea, and a really positive game so far. Obviously no goals or anything, but Chelsea playing a lot of good passes, key passes, all starting from Jorginho. But we're holding our own up against them, to be fair. We're allowing, I'd say they're allowing us, sorry, should I say. A few attacking chances, as you can see here. Let's get the pass. Oh, wanted to get the pass across there to Calvert-Lewin, or the player making the run. It might have been Delph making the run there. Unfortunately couldn't, but it's not as bad as a game as last game, to be fair. I feel like this game's a lot easier, touch wood. I don't just jinx myself there and say that and they'll go and score right now. But I feel like we're getting a lot more of the ball, so to speak. Here we go, Chelsea on attack here. Pulisic on this right-hand side. Cross going towards the back post. Emerson, but it goes out. Is that for a corner? Oh, thank God, it's gone out for a goal kick. I thought it went out for a corner then. I know one of our defenders tried to contest it, but Almeida, he couldn't get that header, unfortunately. And one thing I'm thinking of doing, possibly, is it time to give Moise Kean a run of games in this side? I know, obviously, since Calvert-Lewin had a good start to the season, obviously, I think I know he's in the top scorers list. I don't know what position to be precise, but I feel like it's maybe time to give Moise Kean a run of games, see what he can do. Because Calvert-Lewin, he didn't score last game. Did he score in the Arsenal game? I think he did. But he hasn't scored in this game so far. So I think it's possibly time. Get Moise Kean on. Let's see what he can do. Can he provide us a win? Can he provide us a new attacking option up front? And we're going to half-time here against Chelsea. 0-0 still. But like I say, let's put Moise Kean on for the next 45 minutes. Let's see what he can do and what he can add to the team. Here we go. Kean got to get a goal here. And as if saved off the line from the Chelsea defender. And what a chance that was there to go 1-0 up. Chelsea looks like they're causing a bit of havoc themselves in the back, in the defensive area there. Moise Kean getting a chance early on there with a corner as well, but nothing unfortunately came of it. Luca Dean just got that ball there just in time. Delph played that pass, thank God. Richarlison might have to come off soon. He's getting pretty tired here. Same with Almeida. And that was poor over the top kick there, to be fair. But going positive again so far in the second half, but nothing to come of it. There we go. Leon Bailey, they did sign in the summer transfer window, I do believe, on this right-hand side here. Unable to stop him. Left-hand side, sorry, I do think, but they're going to score. And Mason Mount making it 1-0 for Chelsea here. And a great break from Chelsea, getting the cross across the box. Mason Mount was there to put it in the back of the net. Leon Bailey, I do believe, look at that. Tried to block it, but we couldn't. Gets the rebound straight across to Mason Mount. And there they are, making it 1-0 in this game. And like I say, it was going so well for us so far. I don't know what's happened to the team as of recent. I just feel like we were doing so well. And then since come January, we haven't done so well in terms of results. But it just happens, I think, throughout the season. And, the players obviously we bought in January aren't of the best calibre, but it's all about growing, I guess. But here we go, Sigurdsson's through. Come on, Sigurdsson, 1-1. There we go. Sigurdsson has come on for Almeida just before the Mason Mount goal, and he's there just making it 1-1 in this game. 80 minutes in. Thank God, Sigurdsson has come to save us here. And I was so worried then with Mason Mount scoring that this game was all over. But Moise Kean with the assist to Sigurdsson. He's got the ball in the back of the net. Bernard on for Gomez. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with that. I know Bernard is a winger, but a little bit of pace in that midfield could work out. We'll try it. We'll see how it goes. Chelsea on the attack. Not long left in this game now. 5 minutes. I'm thinking maybe play it out for a draw. I do want to try and get the win though. The 3 points is really important in this game. But a cross coming across, and yeah, there we have it. Tammy Abraham making it 2-1 in this game, and I think he's just secured Chelsea all 3 points in this game. Look at this. Corner in, and then Tammy Abraham, near post, straight past Pickford there. And how many goals? That's his first goal in the Premier League this season. Who have they been playing up front instead of him? I'm not too sure who played when we did play Chelsea, or did they even score in that game? I can't really remember. I think it was a 2-0 win, wasn't it? So they didn't score, but Tammy Abraham must have been playing that game. If he hasn't been, I wonder who'd been playing up front, unless they made obviously signings, etc. and been playing someone else. But that is interesting to see. But annoying for us, because I really thought we could win today, and obviously we have beat Chelsea in the past. And a poor pass from there from Richarlison. And it looks like the game is going to end here, 2-1 to Chelsea. We are away from home, so it was always going to be a tough game. There we go. Moise Keane's got the ball. Can we make anything of this? And we can't. Referee blows the whistle there, and Chelsea now winning that game 2-1, and just awful from us. And I remember at the start of the season, I think around the time we played them back in December, Chelsea were around about 9th or 10th in the league. So they weren't having the best of the season. So I wonder where they are now in the league. But you can see there, Moise Keane, 7.8 match rating. He got the best match rating, and he got an assist. So it wasn't a great game from us. And now to lose to Wolves, to lose to Chelsea. We play Liverpool next, and they've just beat someone 4-0 there, I just seen. So it's not looking great for us so far, is it, this episode? But episodes like this do come and go. But anyway, let's have a see what they have to say. So how come Chelsea scored the win in the last minute of the game? Just unlucky, and I'm going to go with that. Like, the amount of corners we have game after game are unable to get a header, but they're unable to get a goal like that. It's just unlucky, I do think. How does your team how does today impact the confidence of the players? Our confidence is solid. We're going to have to stay confident. We can't allow it to drop any lower. It does seem the second match against Chelsea didn't go as planned. What went wrong? And I'm going to say I don't have an explanation. And the team morale is going to go down. But that is the truth. I don't have a reason why the team has gone downhill as much as it has in recent games. I think ever since the end of December, and then we went into January playing Man City, and then we played, I can't think, but I know we played Man City the first game in January, and that was a tough game. We ended up losing that game. So I just think since then, the team morale has sort of gone down, and etc. The team hasn't been up to scratch as it normally is. But we're going to go into our last game of the episode against Liverpool. We're at home though, so we've got the benefit there of being at home. Hopefully that is enough though to help us get the win in this game. I'm thinking in the back of my head, should I go with a formation change? But I don't really want to, because the formation is fine. Okay, I thought we was playing Liverpool next. Norwich? Has that game... Okay, guessing the game's been rescheduled. Let's have a quick look here. I'm guessing that is the game match rescheduled. Okay, Everton, Liverpool, new date. 22nd of April, and then that's another game against Wolves. I'm guessing because they've obviously progressed in the FA Cup, and Moise Keane hasn't been put back in the team, but he's saying he has, so I'm just going to say I'm proud of you. But yeah, okay, so next game is against Norwich, which obviously I'm happier about, an easier team to face. Are we at home or are we away? I can't really remember what that game was, and hopefully we're at home. I do hope we're at home. I do think we're away though, because I'll consider it. We'll just go with that for him. And we are away from home against Norwich. Can be a tough game. Where are Norwich right now in the league? And where are Chelsea? So Chelsea is still 9th in the league. So they're not doing the best this season. And Norwich are 11th. So like I say with Chelsea, they're not having the best of seasons. And that's why I really thought we could have won that game. But unfortunately we couldn't. But I'm going to go back. Change it to the usual starting 11. Put Iwobi back in. Calvert-Lewin up front. Richarlison, go back with the usual team. Put Kabam back in the side. And I did say I'd give Todibo a game today. And we're going to give him his first game, Everton debut against Norwich. Risky decision to make. But you know what? I believe he can make a good game today. And hopefully he does. But more importantly, I just want to come away with a win today. I want to see Calvert-Lewin get a goal. Because he's not had a goal for a little while for us. But anyway, let's say we do against Norwich. So here we are at Carrow Road, hoping for the win today. I want to end the episode on a high. Like I say, getting the 2 defeats early on in the episode wasn't great, and especially to get knocked out of the FA Cup. That was one of the things we had going for us this season. Hopefully, possibly getting to the semi-finals or even the final would be amazing. Or just win it. Win it was obviously the aim, but to get knocked out to Wolves, obviously Leicester City got an easy draw, I do believe. Brentford, was it, they played? So to get drawn up against Wolves was tough, but you've only got to play the teams ahead of you, and unfortunately we couldn't beat Wolves. And it was due to an early foul early on. Mistake from me, but things like that do happen. But here we go, Hudson-Odoi's through. I can see Calvert-Lewin across. Let's play the pass. Calvert-Lewin's got to get it in. And there we have it, 8 minutes in. Calvert-Lewin with the goal. And what did I say? I wanted Calvert-Lewin to get a goal today, and he's only done just that. And sort of like a Timmy Cahill celebration there. And sweaty goal, the pass across, but I just wanted to secure that goal. Hudson-Odoi, great run there, and he wanted the game today. We put him on. And there was a great pass from Iwobi, who recently, I don't feel like he's playing up to scratch as he normally is. Well, great pass from him allowed us to get the first goal in this game. Here we go, Norwich on the attack here. Are they going to make anything of it? Passing it out wide, or crossing it out wide, should I say. Gavamin winning the ball here. But shoved off the ball there from Aarons. Referee making the right decision there. And I didn't want to pass it out just because I know sometimes, and as you guys know from past videos and past episodes, how bad sometimes it can be, especially from my perspective, how bad I can be from passing it out from the back and, you know, the opposition creating a goal from that. So it's quite annoying. I didn't want to do that. So you can see Norwich still in the attack here. Can we not just get something, a block? Yeremina and Pukki getting the goal there. The rebound again. That is one thing on this FIFA this year that constantly seems to go in the AI's favour. Yeremina making the block, but they're going straight back to Pukki. And they want like a little bit off. It'll straight back to his own feet. Look at that. Enough time to react, getting the goal, making it 1-1 in this game. 11 goals in the Premier League so far for him. And what a game so far. 1-1. I did not expect that at all. Oh, there we go. Who is that? Todibo on his debut for Everton, getting a goal in this game against Norwich, making it 2-1. We finally score from a cross. Wasn't a header, but at least from that set piece, we have finally got a goal in this episode. Well, in this series, should I say. Cross comes in there. Yeremina gets the header, comes across to Gabamin, tries going for a shot, but it lands in front of Todibo. And you can see there, just open net, fires it in, gets it goal, and makes it 2-1 in this game. And can you believe it? A defender on his debut makes it 1-0. Bloody hell, what am I on about? Makes it 2-1 and gets his first goal for the club. There we go, Calvert-Lewin is through. Luca Dean in the box with him. Get the shot away, and he can, but unable to find the back of the net there. He made a great run, Luca Dean. Managed to keep up with Calvert-Lewin. I wanted obviously Calvert-Lewin in front of goal, but too far out wide. Managed to get it back across to Luca Dean, though, and Calvert-Lewin's won it again. Can he keep hold of it? And unfortunately, he couldn't. But a few good chances here in this second half. Make it 3-1 would be a dream, and just settle the nerves for this game. There we go, Hudson. Let's get the shot away. Unable to find the back of the net once again from one of our players. They have put it on the attacking sort of pre-setting. And I believe that I swapped Hudson-Odoi and Richarlison around. So he's on now the left wing, which isn't too bad. He can play left wing. But there we go. Pass to Richarlison. Pass to, Iwobi. And there we have it, 3-1. He's currently stuck in the middle of the players. But it's offside. And I thought it was offside, you know. But with just how long it took to call it, I wasn't too sure if it actually was. Hudson-Odoi coming off of Bernard. Yeah, you know what? We will do that. Just for fresh legs. You know, 20 minutes left in the game. We will do it. And I thought we honestly made it 3-1 there. But it did look a bit suspicious at the time. There we go, Bernard. Great run there. Great over the top ball from Calvert-Lewin. Let's get the cross in. Can we find it on Richarlison? Oh, as if. I think Gabamin got to the header. And I'm guessing that's called for offside. And it was. But he headed it. And obviously it's landed in the path of Richarlison. Or the offside was for Gabamin. I'm not too sure. Great run, though, from Bernard. So there we are, 2 minutes added on in this game. Goal kick here. Pickford just going to smash it out. Just want to get this ball away. Just want to secure the 3 points in this game. I need to up the confidence of these players after a few rough results as of recent. But there we go. The game ends 2-1 to Everton at Carrow Road. Tough game really at times, Norwich. And they're not having a bad season so far. I think the 11th we've seen in the league. So you can see Todibo, 8.5 match rating this game. Got his debut goal this game. And who else scored as well? Was it Calvert-Lewin? I think it was it was Calvert-Lewin early on, wasn't it? Yeah. And then the cross came in later on. Liverpool there have a 4-0 win. Wolves with a 3-0 win. And Leicester losing to Brighton 2-1. So that sort of puts my hopes up a little bit of, you know, Leicester City possibly taking over us in the league. we'll have to have a look at the league table. But like I say, Norwich, good win today. And it's time to focus on our next match in the league because it's going to be a really important one. Congratulations, managed to defeat Norwich City this time. What did you think of the match? I'm just going to say I'm proud of the lads, which we are, you know. Sorry guys, I don't know what went on then. Elgato just completely cut out. He's been doing that quite a lot recently. I'm not too sure why, but I just noticed you can pause post-match interviews. I did not know that at all. But I managed to pause it there, and we can still carry on with the last question. So basically they're saying here, we got the win against Norwich, but they're considerably weaker than us. Was it a difficult match in the end? And I'm just going to say every match is difficult, which it is. And as of recent, and definitely at the start of the season, I think we drew the game against Norwich early on. So that's why they were saying how this time we've actually managed to beat them. But anyway, without further ado, let's have a look at the league table before we end today's episode. So Man City still at the top, 27 wins, 3 draws, 84 points. Spurs now quite a bit behind them on 76 points. Liverpool catching them up now though on 73 points. Arsenal on 69, United on 54. So there's quite a big gap there between Arsenal and United. But this is where us, Everton, can take over United. We're on 53 points now, so we're creating a bit bigger of a gap between us and Leicester City and West Ham. Also, we've got a game in hand, but then just noticing now, United have 2 games in hand. So it's not as close as a gap as I thought. That's if they do win their next game, which is that us? Did they play against us next? I'm guessing they play against us next. So if we do win that game, we could possibly overtake United. And then obviously, depending on their following game after that, how that result goes. But it's not looking too bad for us at the moment. You know, annoying at the start of the episode, obviously we got knocked out of the FA Cup, but you know, next season it's gonna have to be a thing. But hopefully we can get Europa League, you know, secured for next season. That is the main goal. But anyway guys, that has been it for today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you have, don't forget, leave a like down below on the video and the comments, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time.